The Georgia State Elections Board has adopted new rules that critics say could cast doubt over the presidential election results. One such rule gives unprecedented power to local election officials to withhold certifying results based on their own suspicions of irregularities. Election denial and allegations of voter suppression in Georgia loomed large over the 2020 election, in a state with a long history of attempting to limit the voting power of minority communities. After Trump narrowly lost the state to Joe Biden, he pressured Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger in a now famous phone call to find over 11,000 votes to swing the results in his favor.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
Raffensperger, a Republican himself, blasted the new state rule changes in a statement, saying these misguided last-minute changes from unelected bureaucrats who have never run an election could cause serious problems in an election that otherwise will be secure and accurate. The powers of the unelected board members increased when Raffensperger, an elected official, was removed from the board earlier this year. The three remaining Republican members who make up the majority are known 2020 election deniers. They argue the new rules are needed to ensure election integrity. Democratic Georgia state representatives are among those calling the new rules an assault on democracy.
What we saw in 2020 was this coordinated effort to reduce trust in the election, reduce people's belief that the results were what they were, and on top of that, we're seeing the same thing this year because Trump literally called out the people by name who voted for and passed these rules, right? I think called them something like his attack dogs or something, and shouted them out from his rally here in Georgia. So this is absolutely coordinated, and it is unacceptable.
Democrats have filed lawsuits to have the rules scrapped. Trump still faces criminal charges for his alleged attempt to overthrow the 2020 results in Georgia. But those proceedings, bogged down by appeals, won't be heard until next year at the earliest. Complicating the case further, the recent Supreme Court ruling that a U.S. president is covered by widespread immunity for acts carried out while in office. Poppie Mphuthing, CGTN, Atlanta, Georgia.